Oh my gosh, that's actually really heavy.
Why are you trying to eat my stuff?
I wallpapered the whole thing, pure chaos. Honestly, I think I made a huge mistake. The original plan for this YouTube video was to include some old footage that I actually captured when I lived at my last house of me creating the mood board for this room. That's something that I did pretty early on. Like, I don't even know if I had closed on the house yet when I did it. I cannot find the footage absolutely anywhere, but I created mood boards for all of the bedrooms. I started thinking about like the master, the future like addition that I'm doing, and I was creating these graphics on Photoshop to help me narrow down what I wanted to buy and like make sure that a room seemed cohesive. So one of the rooms that I did first was the wallpapered room that you're about to see in this video, and it all started because of the wallpaper. I was searching for peel and stick because I knew that like some of the bedrooms I was gonna want to include it, as well as just like other rooms in the house. I love peel and stick wallpaper, so I was like, let me see what I can find. I found this wallpaper, became obsessed, and I was like, this has to be a whole entire bedroom, and from there I picked pieces that made sense. Now, the room has taken shape over time. I ultimately decided to change the light fixture that I originally had. The bed is still the exact same. I think I'm doing something different with the lights. Like, I'm not doing wall sconces anymore. I'm just gonna do like table lamps, and then you're gonna see in this video I do talk about like the side tables and stuff. So the vision has slightly changed a little bit, but just because things adapt and they change. But sadly I do not have that footage to share with you guys, so I just still wanted to share like the mood board so you understood like kind of what I was going for and how I design a room. And now let's put it together. So on today's episode of Cathrin exposing herself in just the current state that she's been living for far too long, here's the thing. I wallpapered this room. I wallpapered the whole thing. It's gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. From there, I was determined to create a video on setting up this whole entire room, and I needed a bed. Well, the bed got delivered, and it was one of those beds that was like rolled up that you had to like release so that it expands. So I released it, and I thought, the next day I was gonna set up the bed frame. Here we are. This bed has been taking up this whole entire room for far too long. This pile of pillows has moved from over here to back over there. These are the day, they're like day bed floor cushion like things that I had in the fun room at my last house. The dogs have loved them because they can just lay in the sunlight and look outside. And I do have my desk set up over here. So I mean, I've got that, but it's like, this is just pure chaos. And the goal for today/tomorrow is putting it together. Isn't that right? So first things first, I'm gonna take some of these pillows and move them. Honestly, like when I moved into this house, I brought over all the pillows myself, and I just decided to form a pillow mound in here because no furniture was actually being moved in here. And I was like, this is easiest. Then they're on like the carpet and they're safe and they're just like out of the way. And now they're very much so in the way. So I'm gonna take some of them downstairs, put them on the couch. That'll do. That will do. Aha! This is actually laid out very nice. There's some bed frames that I've had before that are not this organized.
Why are you trying to eat my stuff?
This has a 5 and a 2 and a 1. Wow. Can you stop trying to eat my... She's trying to get the cardboard out of here. You don't get that. Why do they have like A, B as well? I really hope you can hear that. This is called the Cathrin Manning channel, not the Poppy Manning channel. Thank you. So then this goes here.
shamelessly plug? That's not a shameless plug. A shameless plug is if I talk about myself. This isn't my merch, I can't shameless plug. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. What parts? M's. Those. Oh, those are S's. These are M's. Oh my god, Catherine, if you open your damn eyes. Designers, get to work. Okay, for fives, we got these suckers. Oh, and then the other one, these just like sit in. I was gonna say there's not enough tools. Yeah, the ones that go across, yeah, they just like sit in. Oh! Wow, this is a really nice bed frame. Glad I got this. Bed frame is built, bed is put on. Review of the bed frame, honestly, it was, oh no wait, that's awful, that's so bad. It was so incredibly easy to build and is honestly very, very sturdy. If you guys listen to the podcast, you would have heard Patricia and I talking like a while back about these like metal beds and reading reviews. This bed frame ended up having really, really good reviews, was from Amazon, and is honestly super thick. Like, it is good quality, has a lot of slats, so like you definitely don't need a box spring, and it's just very, very nice. Now I'm trying to put up the headboard. Do you guys see? Yeah, you get it, you get it, you get the vibe. And the instructions are like a little bit weird, so they like give you this template thing to hang up, which is nice. And I wasn't gonna use it, but I think I am gonna use it. Not only does like the metal bar mount to the wall, but then the, what I'm gonna call cushions also mount, and there's markers on this for those. And I think for that reason specifically, I'm gonna need to use this. I'm thinking I want it like slightly lifted from the bed. So like, oh my gosh, that's actually really heavy. Like there. Today, what we've got going on is hanging the curtains. Now, if you guys were here for when I hung the curtains in the current master, honestly, I think I made a huge mistake. I was like trying to make it easy, and I was going into studs, which then limited where I could put the brackets, and I don't think I made them wide enough on the window. And I think what I'm gonna ultimately end up doing is taking them down and then reinstalling to make them wider on the window. So here, I'm putting the brackets a foot off the window. Where over there, it's only 4 inches. So it's gonna go a foot off the window, and I feel like it's gonna be more substantial to have it over here. I think it's gonna work out really well. The one problem is, like, obviously this wallpaper is a lot, so like seeing where your markings are is not very easy. So I'm using painter's tape and marking on that to see where the heck I need to like drill into the wall. Kind of figured that by having them farther spaced out, it was gonna look more grand and just better. So I'm gonna definitely redo the ones in the other room, because this looks gorgeous. I love it. With that done, next up in here, I need to pick out different side tables. The side tables that I included in like the vision mood board for this room were actually from the living room. and I put them in here. I actually have one sitting over here. It's far too short for the bed, which is not surprising. This bed frame is taller than my other two bed frames. I really wanted to find something like super low profile. That's what I prefer, but this is the one that I could find in the style that I wanted. It was like really, really hard to find like exactly what I wanted, so this worked, and I really enjoy this bed frame, but I do need to get different side tables for in here, which works because I was just gonna take those from another room, and then that meant that I was gonna have to buy new ones for my living room. So I think I'm just gonna keep these for the living room in the future, and then I'm just gonna buy new ones in here. Or I might put those in a different room. I'm not sure exactly, but I'll find a use for them. Like, I'm still gonna use them. I just gotta find side tables. I wish I had a beautifully aesthetic ending to this video of like ooh, this is the after, and like this is how cool it looks. No, this room is very much so still a work in progress. Once my floors are finished and like I can move the furniture, like my desk is coming out of there immediately and it's gonna go into my office, and I still gotta pick out side tables and lights and things and a bench and potentially a dresser. Like I'm not sure exactly what else is gonna go in that room yet, but once that is done, I will share an aesthetic before and after with you guys. It's just sadly not in this video. Shit vloggers fucking do. I swear it is not every day I would thrive. I'm feeling so good today. That's fitting. I miss having things in their places. I hit the jackpot. Do I really need to be looking at like this kind of stuff right now? Absolutely not. It's nothing exciting, you guys. I feel like I missed my calling in life. Did I meet Cathrin? Absolutely I did.